Okay. Hello, hello. I got a little helper this evening. It's Keto Granny. Hello. Hello, it's time for the weekly meet, you all. Time for the weekly meet. And I got my little helpers are here with me today. So we're going to meet today to see how we are all doing on our weight loss journey. How are we doing on our weight loss journey? That is the question. Anyhow, I have my grandbabies. So I am still alive tonight. I'm doing better and decided to just get up and go for it. I still have some bruises on my face here. I am bruised from here back on this side from my fall. Then I have some bruising still on my knees that is still really bad. But as far as I would think the bruising on my face and the bruising for my knee that I still have to, keep up, and I'm using heat on it now. I started off using cold therapy, but now I'm using heat. So I haven't been able to do a lot of walking or a lot of bending. So that has been put on hold for me. But what I am depending on is my eating. My eating plan is what I'm really having to depend on for the rest of this month, as far as my weight loss and as far as my weight maintenance. But it is something that can be done, especially through the ketogenic diet, especially from eating keto. Now, a lot of people just really don't know what keto is. Somebody actually asked me, what is the ketogenic diet, if I could explain it to them. The ketogenic diet is where you eat hardly any carbohydrates at all. As a matter of fact, you want to lower your carbohydrate intake as much as possible on the ketogenic diet. And you want to lean more toward eating healthy fats. And when I say that, I mean healthy fats, such as cooking with unsalted butter. I say unsalted because I have high blood pressure. So you're going to have to make decisions on your own as you are on the ketogenic lifestyle also. But you will be eating about 70% worth of fat, about 20% worth of protein on this diet, and about 5 to 10% worth of carbohydrates. As I said, carbohydrates, you want to reduce your intake of carbohydrates as low as possible. You want a moderate amount of protein on this diet, about 25 to 35% worth of protein. It's going to depend on your body. You're going to have to experiment to get to the correct macros for you. But the macros are somewhere around there, and they're the 70, 20, 5 to 10. So you can figure your macros out. There are many macro calculators, or you can put it in Google. Could you cut that down some? You can go back in the front. Okay, you can put it in Google that you want to figure out your macros. Your macros are your macronutrients, which are what you're following on the ketogenic diet. And just about any diet, it's best to follow your macronutrients. Now, a lot of people think that the amount of calories does not really matter on a diet. To me, the amount of calories do matter. Now, when I first started doing keto, I did not worry about the amount of calories that I ate. I think some days my calories probably went up as high as 2,000. But when you first start off on keto, don't worry about your calories. Just eat until you're satisfied. And if you're eating the right amounts of food and you're eating the right foods, you're going to feel satiated. And that is going to make you feel better. Okay. Um, I hope that you are, able to stay focused and able to stay on point. I have been using meal preps. They help me a whole lot. If you need to use meal preps, make sure that you are using meal preps in order to stay focused on your weight loss journey. And you can get, your containers, plan your meals. If you want to plan for 4 or 5 days, do that. If you want to plan for the whole week, do that. But plan your meals, get your foods together that you're going to cook, and have some food available for you in the refrigerator. Right now, I have my grandkids, and I have things in there like Hot Pockets. I got things in there like different type of yogurts that I don't eat. Just, a lot of different foods that I actually had to go and pick up today. So I just want to say to you, sometimes staying focused can be very, very hard, but you can do it. You can do it if you really concentrate on it. Hey, Rhonda, I'm so glad that you're able to join me this evening. I did not get a notification again. I just happened to see this video streaming, LOL. Yeah, I put up this notification way early in the week because I wanted people to make sure that they got the notification for the live tonight. We need to pick a new goal to focus on for this week. I am focusing on writing in my journal more, focusing on keeping track of my foods better, and just keeping track of different things in my journal. Thank you, Rhonda. I was talking about how I fell. I still have bruising and swelling here on my face where it's turned purple from there back, because when I fell, I hit my face on a plaster container that we have by the door that holds drones and different things like that. So I hit my face, my ribs, and my knee was what was really the worst. So I thank God that, things weren't worse than they were. And thank you very, very much. I am doing well on my keto journey. I hope that you all are doing well on your keto journey. That's all right, Sister Glenda. I'm glad that you dropped in to join us also. I hope everyone is having some good results on their journey. This week I weighed. Now I gained 1.5 pounds, and that's going to happen sometime on your weight loss journey. So far I lost 18 pounds, but I gained 1 pound, 1.2 pounds back, which that doesn't worry me or bother me or anything like that. And I weigh in tomorrow, Friday. So I'm hoping that I've lost that pound and maybe lost a couple more pounds. How are you all doing on your weight loss? Hi, Tom. I'm so glad to see you. Yes, I know. I got up a little bit too fast the other day. I was trying to go to my front door, and the way that it is made, I have 2 edges of carpet there that I really need to tack down, and my feet got tangled in the carpet and I fell. And so I've been telling everyone now, hey, we have to really be careful as far as when we're getting older. We really have to be careful as far as falls. Falls, they really damage us a lot more than they did when we were younger. Yes. So I'm being more careful and just really, really watching, what I'm doing. Hey, nobody has entered to win any of these shirts that I said I was giving away. So I thought I would just display them again tonight. Let me go ahead and move over here. But there are the shirts, and all you have to do to enter is just put below this video. We're going to do it below this video. Just put hashtag keto power, hashtag keto granny power, and then I'm just going to pick from there a winner. But I want to give away at least 2 shirts, you all, and maybe a pair of the tights. And then I have a mug also. But, this is merchandise that I just want to give to people, help us stay motivated and help us all stay focused and on point. I like to win stuff. So, and I like to give merchandise and stuff away to people. But if you're interested in entering to win any of the t-shirts, just below this video, be sure to just put keto granny power, hashtag keto granny power. And then I'm going to do a random pick from that. It'll be, what did I say? It will be in 1 more week. It's already been 1 week to pass, which was last Wednesday. So next Wednesday, I will go ahead and draw for the winner for one of these outfits. So if you're interested, make sure that you enter below. That's the only way I can give them away if anybody enters. That's good. Rhonda says, I'm doing well in this challenge. I'm doing the same routines and eating keto. That is great. That is great. I felt like keeping the challenge just simply keto would make it very, very simple for anyone. And you can do your own versions of whatever you use for your ketogenic diet because they have so many. I was watching Sheena today, and they were talking about vegetarian keto. I heard someone on there mention the vegetarian keto. I really don't know a lot about the vegetarian keto because I feel like you would really have to eat a lot of plants in order to get a lot of protein. So I'm really not up on the vegetarian keto, so that's why I really don't talk a lot about that. Um, all right, Tom. All right, Tom is in it. Okay, I want someone else to win. I'm just happy to be part of this challenge. Hey, I'm glad that you all are participating and that you are here this evening. Um, is anyone using meal preps to stay focused and on point? Now I do. I've been using meal preps, and what I do is just make a little bit of extra food from whatever meal that I'm cooking. Oh, I see you. That's why I told Reba she can come in too. She just like to jump around. So my grandbabies are here and there.
Hello.
So you're gonna see them hopping here from time to time. They keep me going. They keep Granny going. They keep Granny busy. I love them. I love to have them around me. I want someone else to win. I'm just happy to be a part of this challenge. Oh, that's great. And that is wonderful. A lot of carbs. Yes, it is because there are vegetables are a lot of carbohydrates. You want to say hi? Tell everybody.
Hi, I love you, laptop.
Would you say I love you now? So maybe she thinks she's talking to the laptop. She probably grandma's talking to the laptop too, I guess. So don't get your toes caught in that treadmill or anything now. Carbs are in vegetables. hmm That was one of my problems. Whenever I have tried to reduce my carbohydrates, my problem is since I eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of salads, um, that's where my carbohydrates come from. But with me being on the medication that I take, the warfarin, I have to eat a certain amount of vegetables every day. So I do have carbs every day. However, I do try to limit them. Some days I don't have a salad. And then, I may eat a lot of meats. I do more carnivore some days. But then that next day, I will add in a lot more vegetables. Um, I fell off a little because I ran out of the right foods to eat. I go food shopping next week. I hope to plan things out better. I do the same thing, and when I do fall off, I just try to eat what I have available because that's going to happen. We can't afford to have, I can't afford to have a lot of things every day. And then I get tired of eating certain foods. So I can still have something in there, plenty of foods in there to eat keto. But if I don't have a certain taste for that food, what I'm doing now, I find myself just not eating. And so that throws my carbohydrate intake very, very low. And I don't lose weight like that. Even though it's a low carbohydrate intake, it stalls me. And then I have to add in exercise and, kind of get my metabolism back up a little bit in order to lose weight. So I try to eat a certain amount of calories. I try to maintain a certain amount of leafy green vegetables in my diet. And then I try my best to eat a lot of protein. That happens to me too sometimes. Yes. So, I try to, just do my best with what I have. That's all you can do. Do the best with what you have. Has anybody out there, I stick my finger sometimes just to check my glucose or to check my ketones. I don't do it on like a regular basis because it is so expensive to use those glucose strips. But normally when I check it, I'm pretty well in ketosis. Um, I usually run about a zero point 0.5, sometimes zero point 0.8, or I don't know if I've ever been a 1.0. I don't know. I don't remember that with me checking a lot. But I do check my glucose. I want to make sure that my glucose is low or that it is level. And I have been able to maintain that. Hi, Charlene. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Sis. So glad that you're here. You all make sure that you check out Charlene Hill. She is a great um, go check out her channel. She gives you lots of information on relaxation, on wealth, go and check out her channel, Charlene Hill. I'm so glad to see you. Rhonda says, yes, I do meal preps. Linda, your grandkids are very respectful and polite. You have lovely grandkids. Thank you. Thank you. Did you hear that, you all? You're very lovely and polite. Hi, everyone in the chat. Huh? Oh, no, I don't know that. I don't know your mom. Okay. I do 20 carbs or less a day and only eat when I'm hungry. Usually eat once a day. Okay, so that's what I do sometimes. But I do always aim to do the 20 carbs.
My up tooth is wiggling.
Your upper tooth is wiggling?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, she's losing teeth. So she's very excited over losing her teeth. I believe you lost 2 already? Okay.
No, my other
All right. Thank you, Charlene. And blessings to you and all that's here. 20.
I love you.
Okay. 20 carbohydrates a day. I try to do 20 total carbohydrates a day. Sometimes I go a little bit over, or and when I'm under, I'm just happy when I'm under. Now, what I do, I find myself doing sometimes when I want to eat something that I know is like a little bit higher carbs, I switch over to net carbs. And so just I can have that piece of bread. It's only got 1 net carb, but it's got 12 total carbs. So I really do like to stick to the total carbs, because if you're eating total carbs, you're eating a lot less. To me, if I'm eating net carbs, that just means I get to eat a little bit of extra food. But 20 net carbs are also good for people who are doing that also. Peekaboo. But yes, so I have 1 entry for a shirt at least, or for something here, and I'm glad for that. So let's see. Rhonda says she is doing meal preps. Does anyone else do meal preps? Or what are some of the foods that you all find easy to eat on keto? Yeah. Okay. I do more wealth mindset and wealth creation videos on the other channel. Here it's natural healing and wellness. Yes, that's what she is. Specializes in natural healing and wellness, and talking about chakras and those type of things, which I find very interesting, because that's something that I have gotten into, especially since I've gotten more into the relaxation type of stuff. And Miss Charlene does a lot of that on her channel, and I find it very, very helpful. I try not to go over 20 carbs too. Yes, 20 carbs, I believe, it seems like that's the magic number for everybody. Everybody likes to aim for 20 total carbs or less. And, that's actually what they teach, is for a person to aim for 20 to 25 carbohydrates, total carbs a day. Mindset and lifestyle. Yes, it is, Tom. Mindset and lifestyle. I remember I used to be real good about doing the OMAD diet. And I say used to be real good about doing the OMAD diet. Now, when everyone is here and I have to cook so much, I usually have the 2 meals a day. That's the easiest thing for me to stick with when I am cooking 2-3 times a day. So that makes it a lot easier for me. And when I do the 2 meals, I'll have a main meal, and then in the evening I'll have a salad or something very, very simple that I add to that. But I really, really prefer the 1 meal a day. That is the best. That is the best. And that works the best for me, 1 meal a day. But I find that easier to do when, I don't have the grandchildren or anything like that. That's easier for me to do. And me and my husband both do that 1 meal a day. And that works really, really good for both of us. Oh, good, Sister Glenda, you do meal prep and you find it very, very helpful. It is very, very helpful. I went to the store today, and I already had picked up some meats in there that I wanted to cook, but then I just can't. I don't have the taste for it. So I made myself a bunless cheeseburger. That's what I broke my fast with today, and I really, really did enjoy that. And I used lettuce leaves. A lot of times I don't like to eat bread, and I use lettuce leaves, make chaffles, that type of thing. Chaffles are a good replacement for bread also. When I meal prep, I don't go off the keto plan. That's right. It helps a whole lot when you meal prep. It helps a whole lot when you meal prep. Now, one thing that I want to focus on for next week for myself is I'm going to focus on losing inches off my waist. And every day I'm committing myself to doing some type of exercise that's going to help me lose weight off my waist. A lot of people don't know, but just simple walking is very good for reducing your waistline. When I first started walking, I that was one of the first things that reduced on me was my waistline. I started losing a lot of weight in my waistline. So next week I'm going to be uh, doing some exercises. If you all want to exercise along with me, I will be posting some of the videos that I will be using for my waist, things that I would be doing. And I know I can't do a lot of things as far as squats and different things like that, but I'm going to do what I can. I want my knee to heal up good, and correctly, because that I have never seen a knee look like that before. I'm looking down on my knee now because it still looks messed up and stuff, but it doesn't hurt as bad as it looks. That's how I found You Was You walking video. Good stuff. Oh, you found me on my walking videos. Well, good, good. I love to walk outside and I have special areas that I love to walk in. I love nature. I love walking by the water. Rhonda says, I only prep foods for dinner: steak, fish, ground beef, chicken, low carb vegetables such as collard greens, cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower. Yes, those are the type of things that I like to prep as far as the vegetables and asparagus. I don't see the asparagus now, and asparagus. Those are all great, great vegetables to have on the ketogenic diet. All of them that you named there are keto friendly, and all of them are some good, good foods for you to eat. Sent your proof, by the way. Forgive the last minute, girl. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Um, let's see here. Now, Rhonda mentioned a lot of good foods that she eats. Steak is very, very good. Steak, some people say steak is expensive, but steak is a very good meat to eat on the ketogenic diet. A lot of people don't eat pork, but pork is also good to eat. Now, if some people find pork too salty, you can boil pork and cook it different ways in order to make it more fitting for you to eat. Let me just say it like that. I love nature walks too. I enjoy sitting or standing by water. It restores me. It does. It does. It makes me feel so good to sit by water. It's peaceful, it's calming, and very, very relaxing. And also, you can meditate so good by water. I can just lay there, meditate, and go into myself and just, really, really get close to myself and God. I'll be checking out Charlene's channel. Great. Yes, she has a great, great channel. Um, let's see. So the shirts, you all, everything here in the back, I'm going to give away two of those shirts. And if you win, you can just tell me what color that you would like. And also, like I said, tights, because I like to give one away as a set, because I have me an exercise outfit that I'm going to be exercising in, and I'm going to show you all that on my video. I'm going to put out a video, but I'm going to show you my exercise outfit. I got several of them, so I'm kind of excited about them, especially if I'll be able to get into them. I'm really going to be excited about it. Please remember to thumbs up. Yes, so true. There is a divine connection with our spirit when we are in nature. There is. There really, really is. I really and truly do believe that, because I have always felt that way. Welcome with love, Tom. Do you create content too? Yes. I think everyone on here, a lot of people on here are content creators. Rhonda says, trust me, I can't afford to eat steak that often. It's very expensive. That one. It is. It is very, very expensive. And let me get back to that. I was thinking about that. I eat lots of chicken. Chicken is a good lean meat to eat also. There are many ways to cook it. Pork is a good lean meat to eat also, and it's got some good in there also. Fish. You did name fish on here. Um, Lots of good fish, tuna, salmon, all of those things. And then she talked collard greens. Who doesn't love collard greens? I love collard greens, and you can cook them different ways. Um, she named cabbage, broccoli, collard. You all of those are good vegetables and things to have on the ketogenic diet. But there are also other vegetables and things that you can have on the ketogenic diet. You can have bok choy. You can have lots of you can have onions. You can have tomatoes. There are a lot of people think they can't have onions or tomatoes. You can have those things, but I don't think you would be eating it just a whole lot of that anyway. I eat lots of bacon and sardines. I eat lots of bacon. I eat lots of bacon. And I am an occasional sardine eater. I haven't eaten sardines now in a long time. But those are all good things to eat. Oh, my husband, he loves spam. So he eats a lot of luncheon meat. So I buy luncheon meats and different things like that also. All of these things are keto friendly. Charlene says, I didn't realize you enjoy my content on chakras. I have a special series now called Healing Through Art. It is designed to heal your chakras using art. Okay. Yes, you have some very interesting things on your channel, Miss Charlene. You really do. And I really do love watching your channel. Tom says, yes, Charlene, I'm Tom Garvey, the keto cook. And he has some very, very good dishes. One thing I like about it is Tom cooks like I like to eat. Yes, he does. Now, I see a lot of different things on YouTube as far as protein breads and different things like that. I use those things in my diet also. But however, I'm just used to eating a certain type of way. So there are certain foods that I like. And so when I see people making these foods and they're adding in their different seasonings and adding in the different little things of how they used to cook, I find it very, very interesting because it helps me cook my food differently, give it a different taste. And so I usually share, I share any channel that I think a person can get some good keto recipes off of it. Because a lot of people think that keto is a boring um, type of a diet. They don't know that you can eat some good food. Sometimes the food may not look that good when you cook it, but most of the time when I'm cooking my foods, I love to have color. I love to have the color. And if I got the color on my plate, then I know I got all the vegetables, I got all my macronutrients, and I got everything that I need right there in front of me. Yes, Shirley, I'm talking. Okay. Mm. And water. You all drink a lot of water. I hope that you're drinking a lot of water, especially on keto. Um, you're going to want to make sure that you are replenishing your electrolytes. So sometimes when I drink my water, I put a little bit of a Himalayan pink salt in it. I may put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it. Um, what else is but little things that will help as far as replenishing your electrolytes. I see a lot of people who do use electrolytes and stuff, in their drinks. And I did try some electrolytes. However, I had a reaction to the electrolytes that I took. And I think probably because maybe it had too much sodium in them. Rhonda, I also eat those vegetables you just. I try not to overdo it with the onions because the carbs do add up with vegetables. So all of them. Laugh out loud. That's fine, Charlene. Yes. Will you go give me a bottle of water? I need another one. All right. Thank you. I got my Pepsi in there, but I'm gonna stick with my water for today. um. So everyone, what are some of the things? Are you having any type of issues as far as?
Please, I will try to open this for you.
Okay, I'll open it. Thank you. Um, how is your other channel going? Are you talking about my movement, motivation, and mindful thinking? It is going okay. I haven't had a lot of time to work on it here lately. So I am working more on that. But I'm also learning from you, Miss Charlene, about that stuff. I add a little lemon or apple cider vinegar in my water as well. That is good. That was the other thing. Lemon. That's what I was trying to think of. Those are good things to add to your water. And sometimes, in order for me to drink more water, I will add things like meals drops. I will add things like meals drops or sugar-free drops, lemon tea drops, and different things in the water, just so I can make sure that I am drinking enough. Granny and all in the chat. Time for my walk. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for stopping by, Tom. It's always good to see you when you come by. I really enjoy having you here. Charlene, I add lemon to some folks add fruit. Yes, they do. Some folks add like strawberries and stuff. I still do that. I add strawberries to my water, lemon to my water, and sit it in the refrigerator, and that way I have a flavored water. So there are many different ways that you can flavor your water or that you'll be able to add water into your diet. Okay. So let's see what else you all can we talk about this evening, or I have I was looking through my closet and I saw some clothes items I had bought like last year when I was had gotten so small. So I still have some items in my closet, that I can still use. How do I want to say, as something to work towards. I love onions. I won't be giving them up, and I'm doing fine. It doesn't bother me. That's good. All of those names are good to add to your water. Yes, they are. So you all, let's focus on drinking more water. Let's make sure that we are staying hydrated. And like I said, focus on one new goal this week. Add in another goal this week that you want to focus on. If you want to list it, you can, or we'll talk about it next week how you did on whatever goal that you choose to add in to focus on for this week. Like I said, I am focusing on losing weight in my waist and also recording more in my journal. Okay. So I hope that everyone is, you're staying focused. If you're interested in this contest, make sure you comment below hashtag Keto Granny Power below the video. Um, you can use breath work to lose your waistline. Okay, I would try and think of a goal to add in.